Student loan debt repayments are resuming this month for millions of Americans. The payments were put on pause for 3 years during the COVID-19 pandemic. And with the interest set to resume on those bills, some borrowers are scrambling to rebalance their budgets. Here's ABC's Tim Pulliam.
This month, roughly 28 million Americans will have to start repaying their student loans that were paused 8 times over 3 years during the COVID-19 pandemic. According to the Federal Reserve, the monthly payment for the average borrower will range between $200 and $300. For Sarah Wood from Denver, the pause on her monthly $440 payment allowed her to save for her twin daughter's education. Her student debt totals more than $180,000. Now, with payments restarting, she'll cut household spending and saving for her twins' college education.
It's just a tightening of the belt across all areas. You need to live in a house, you need to pay groceries, you need to eat, and then from there on you kind of have to figure out where to skimp and save. Michael Lopez from Anaheim, California, a first-gen college grad with a master's in social work, was able to buy a home when payments were halted. With the pause lifted, the 33-year-old has to resume paying off more than $240,000 in student debt.
It makes it a moving target when we're trying to adjust our habits, in the face of paying these payments and having a kid. It's like not only do you have to figure out all of that, but now you need to do it while the cost of everything's fluctuating so much.
After the Supreme Court rejected President Biden's first attempt at canceling up to $20,000 in student loan debt, his administration launched a smaller plan. Biden directed the Education Department to establish a 1-year grace period for borrowers who miss payments and rolled out a new plan called SAVE that could lower some people's payments depending on their monthly income. You can go to studentaid.gov to calculate your bills under that plan.
The Biden administration is also looking into a new potential student debt relief policy that focuses on people who are the hardest hit financially. The Education Department is meeting with a committee next week to discuss policy ideas, but the plan is still months away from being finalized.